So welcome back to the live coverage with the second half action from the JRD Tata Sports Complex in Jamshedpur, and you are watching the Saff Under-18 Women's Championship match number 2 live on 11 Sports, and it's 4-1 in favor of Bangladesh. And Nepal, after a slow start, have grown into the game and justifying her inclusion with a powerful shot from distance, was Deepa scoring the first goal for Nepal. Shahada Ripa, a fader, and the right back Iti all had a field day so far. And we are underway with the second half. A couple of half chances for Nepal as well in the first half. Amisha Karki's weak try from 30 yards out, and Preeti's heavy touch spoiling the move. And now Nepal will have to fix their licks in defense in the second half and fire on all cylinders. And now we get ready for another 45 minutes. Can Nepal surprise Bangladesh and reinforce their supremacy by breaking the jinx, who will be answered in the next 45 minutes? And so, circumstances write history, and this one tonight has everything on the line: records, pride, and most importantly, massive 3 points on the line. It is Goliath against Goliath. It is not a fable. It is football, and it is very, very real. First touch from Preeti in the second half, not a very constructive one. She will have to orchestrate play. The youngster impressed so far with her positioning, picking the right passes in the right time. The game awareness is there. They are just lacking the right direction. Not that a lot of difference in when it comes to technicality between the two sides. Nepal just slightly unorganized. Just looks slightly out of sorts in the final third. A lack of communication while defending as well. Bangladesh head coach Mr. Chotan assembling the squad and training over the last 2-3 months, also playing friendly matches. You can see the combination play among the players, absolutely brilliant from Bangladesh. Here's an early cross delivered and just escapes Aklima Khatun. Racing onto it was number 11 of Nepal, that was Sandeepa. It's all happening here. Nepal in absolute 6s and 7s. They just remains where they were in that game against India. And it looks like it has gotten worse, but slightly better than their opening evening of the Saff Under-18 Championship when in terms of going forward. They failed to enter India's box in the opening game. In this one, they created a couple of half chances. And that goal from Deepa was absolutely mind-boggling. Which shows that the potential is there in the team. They just got to get their acts together and start stomping ahead. Forget about the scoreline. Just take it as another half. Put up your level best. Fire on all cylinders. Go all guns blazing. The mistakes in the first half made by the defenders must have been addressed during half time by Darshan Bhakta. And every time the likes of Shahada Ripa and Aklima Khatun progressing towards goal, and Nepal defenders falling apart. Shahada Ripa making her way forward almost as if weaving through the eye of a needle. They will look to slow it down. Bangladesh just testing waters before dipping their toes onto it. And now going up through the gears is Bangladesh. Priti has snatched and she distributes. Right back. Sabina lost the ball in the middle of the park was Deepa. This is the area where Nepal got to do a lot better. That compactness and that stability have gone missing. They got to find a pathway to success. The head coach Darshan Bhakta must have revived their spirits during half time. So far, seeing a lot more of the ball in the first 5 minutes into the second half. Now Deepa, that is completely wayward. Lots of giveaways in the middle of the park from Nepal. A lack of coordination in the team. And the players as well sometimes, while going forward, not on the same wavelength. Bangladesh with a slightly defensive approach. They will look to hit Nepal on the break. And now he could be in on goal. Does an attempt from distance. Well. And Amisha Karki. That was a decent try. And the goalkeeper was well placed. Rupna Chakma. Easy catch in the end. Just 3 teams participation in this edition of Saff Under-18 Championship, which means goal difference is going to be very crucial. Apart from points, Bangladesh surely will have one eye on that. And India already with a goal difference of +7. They managed to keep a clean sheet. Bangladesh, their defensive resilience broken once in the first half. Now pressing from the left hand side, it's Nepal. A nice lofted pass for Amisha. Close on him was Deepa. Trying to squeeze her pass through. Very unmovable of the ball is a fader of Bangladesh. And now she will come across Kohati. And that extra player in defense is helping Bangladesh in a big way. And they're having that extra player spare, and now invading into the Bangladesh area is Nepal through Manmaya. Nicely done, sharp turn from Deepa. Deepa's ball gone over Preeti, and the goalkeeper getting there on time. Rupna Chakma, very brave goalkeeping. Ripa, a crafty number 10 for Bangladesh. She is the heartthrob of the team. And apart from poaching goals, she is technically equipped to play all range of passes around the park, especially those difference-splitting passes between the defenders. Shohagi Kisku doing a lot of defending in the middle. Sapna Rai, the set-piece expert of the team. Where Bangladesh very much purposeful. They're heading into the game. We've already had 12 goals in 1.5 games in this competition. And now sending Samsurana wide on the far left. She is fronted by Sabina. Going infield, finding Sapna. Now Sapna to the number 4, Surma Jannat. Surma Jannat playing it to the right. Iti Khatun, in comes the ball, inch perfect. Finding the feet of Lima Khatun. Managing to find her long legs inside the box. Just to rectify the error. Another bite of the cherry for Akhtar. This time easily cleared away by Nepal. Standing tall on this occasion. This is what they got to do. They saw those passes being made in front of the defense. The Nepal's back line just not panicking. And keeping the things calm. They're looking a lot more better in the second half in terms of their setup, in terms of going into the defensive and offensive transition. A very poor header. And now Ripa! Oh! Her first touch exerting her, letting her down. It almost broke free for the number 10. 10 minutes into the game. The big one coming up the day after tomorrow, India against Bangladesh. We're expecting the crowds are going to love that encounter. There's going to be line for tickets for that mammoth occasion. The two Southeast Asian Tigers will be battling against each other, Bangladesh and India. Whenever they're up against each other, it draws and generates a lot of excitement, be it football, be it cricket. When it comes to age group level, both India and Bangladesh, an absolute giants in the Saff region, especially. That calls for a long clearance, and eventually it comes. And now striding up was Iti Khatun. It's a tournament which encourages bravery and courageous play. Nepal got to counter their lack of skill with a lot more perseverance and passion. They got to show the desire and urgency. That hasn't happened so far. And this long ball technique would work in real time. But the chase is on from Amisha. Trying to hold off her marker. Right on her back was Kohati. Throw in for Nepal. Can they pull one back and make things interesting? This breaks for the number 11, Sandeepa. He tried to arrange it. I should have taken it first time. Another telling cross! Oh my word. What a moment for Nepal in this game. And now she looks perfectly all right. Right. From the Bandarban districts of Bangladesh. And that's the hilly region. A wonderful place, Bandarban, for tourists. Kohati. Playing out from behind is Bangladesh. And then taking route 1. And accelerate. By Sohagi Kisku. And a loose ball, a false ball, Amisha. She's got silky skills. Give and go, walking out, takes a tumble, regains her balance. And the flag immediately went up against Manmaya. And it's going to be the first change made by Bangladesh, Iti. She will make way for Unnoti, the number 12. An interesting move made by the head coach. And the word Unnoti in Bengali means development. Let's see if this change can make any further development for Bangladesh in terms of extending the scoreline. In the 2018 edition, Akhi Khatun was absolutely brilliant for Bangladesh. She plays for Basundhara Kings, her club football, Bangladesh senior professional now. That was another teasing cross. No problems whatsoever this time by the Nepali defense to deal with it. And look at that, again, sloppy. Another chance opens up for Bangladesh. You've got to be very careful in terms of controlling the ball, in terms of controlling the tempo of the game. Bangladesh are absolutely a very well-drilled side. They will surely put up a very strong fight against India. In case you are watching this live stream, share the word in social media. All the matches of Saff Under-18 Women's Championship is going to be live on 11 Sports and also on the Facebook feed of Indian football team's page. And Ashada Akhtar from the left corner of the penalty area, getting her header in the way. It was Pratiksha averting the danger for Nepal. The danger is still not fully cleared. That was the chance for Aklima. just misjudging the weight of the ball as Savitri and Sapna Rai continuing to deliver her corner duties, this time too much late swing and the ball dipping towards the end and gone out of play. And apart from Linda Kong and Amisha Baksla of India, if any other player who stood out early in the competition is the number 10, Akhtar Ripa Aklima of Bangladesh. There's Samsu Nahar as well in midfield, the skipper, very dynamic player. He heads it on. A sliding challenge coming in from Manju. And Aklima Khatun, she was rushing in. The Indian coach Thomas Deneby will be taking notes from this game, shrugging off the challenge, picking the cross out. A shot on the half turn, didn't allow it to bounce, tried to finish it.